over the next year, I basically, I made $8,000 the year before I started business school because all I was doing was like talking to everybody that I could talk to see, did they think this was a good idea? Would they like to participate and do this idea with us? Why wasn't anyone doing this idea? Was this legal? You know. And actually that is the order. We kind of thought later, like, was this legal? How does that work? So for a whole year, really shopping this idea around, because it was a natural fit, we thought, to just go to an existing microfinance institution and say, why don't you start to put some of your loans online? Can we help you do that? Wouldn't this be really fun? But what we didn't have was a clear value proposition to microfinance institutions. So all we could offer, we couldn't say at the time, hey, if you work with us and if you post your entrepreneur profiles online, you can source like beautiful debt capital, 0% flexible, free debt that's flexible and friendly, and that lenders will even take default risk on, and all this other stuff. We didn't have a grasp on that yet. We just said, won't this be fun? So after a year, no one really wanted to work with us. So we thought, what the heck? What's the worst that can happen? We have this crappy old Civic, Honda Civic. I don't care if someone takes that. It had already gotten stolen once in return. We didn't own our apartment. We had not anything in savings. We're like, what is the worst that's going to happen? Because we cold called the SEC as well. They have very good customer service, actually. And we would say, so if we do this, if we send some money to our friends in Uganda and then they pay it back, are you going to arrest us? And it was hard to get a straight answer. It's a little lesson here. It's hard to get straight answers until you actually start doing things. If you call and you say, we're thinking about doing this someday, you don't get the same attention that you get when you say, we just sent some money over there. What do you think? So anyway, a whole year later, we said, let's just do this. I went back to Uganda. I took a camera. Matt had built a very basic 3-page website. Welcome. Here are some businesses. Thank you. And I went back to Uganda, hung out with my friend Moses for a month, and basically we went around and revisited 7 entrepreneurs that I'd met the year before and said, okay, what do you need? Let's write up your story. Let's take your picture. I showed Moses how to put him on the website. I went back home. Matt and I spammed our wedding list, and the $3,000 that these 7 entrepreneurs needed came in basically overnight.